Okay, so the second fixture of the Asia preseason tour has come to an end, and the final score was 7-3 in favor of FC Barcelona. It was a goal feast. And what do you make of these guys? Because this was the lineup. Actually, it felt like this was a good lineup up until the game started with respect to the defense. But then, when the game started, it was all rosy and good. The play was smooth, and there's something I want to highlight in this first half. Lamine Yamal, the name Lamine Yamal, guys, that boy is improving every single day. I mean, look at the way he slotted in the first goal, and look at the way he composed himself for the second goal. This this shows that he is maturing in his decision making every single moment, and that is something we love to see. He just turned 18, and it can only get better from here. More to come from Lamine Yamal, guys. More to come. And also, if you look at the left-hand side, you will see that although there's something that I want to point, although Rafinha is not top-notch with his 1v1 dribbling, he makes up for it in his off-the-ball efforts. And what do I mean by that? Those those runs he makes in spaces, like the one where Daniel was supposed to score that goal, or better still, he gives it to Lamine Yamal. That was a very brilliant run from Rafinha. I mean, it shows that he has a very high work rate, and his last season numbers, it was as a result of that. And I hope we are going to see more of that in this new season. And if you look at the team overall, well, I would say they are they are trying to find the perfect rhythm. They are trying to find the perfect rhythm, and I feel like it's something that would that would sink over time. And if you look at the midfield, in the first game, it was Pedri and Gavi that started the first half. But in this game, I think Asiflik was trying to check something, and he started Frankie De Jong and Pedri. And that's like the combination we saw for most part of the second half of the season. But then again, the first half was good, but there was something I wanted to point out. The defense was sleeping, kind of. That was why we conceded those two goals. And that was it. But then if we move on to the second half, after the first half ended, the second half, more goals came in. More goals came in because the first half ended 3-2. And the second half was what made the scoreline 7-3 because more goals came in. It was a total overhaul of 11. It was just as if Flick put in a second 11. And in truth, Gavi was exceptional in that second half. It was almost as if he owned the midfield. He was doing wonderful things in that midfield, and he got a goal and an assist. And also, Geoffrey Torrents, that replaced Balde in the second half of the game, was also amazing. I mean, I hope we'll see more of this boy because I feel like he's going to be a good backup to Gerard Martin and Balde, just in case we need something like that. But I feel like he's going to improve. He's showing promise, and that's what we want to see. And also, if Ferran Torres can continue like this, it's going to be mad for him. Ferran Torres is doing so great so far, and I love what he's doing. I hope he competes very well this season and he gets those good numbers that he got last season. He had good numbers last season. And also, moving on to Marcus Rashford, it was a good game for him. He got an assist in this game. And what do you make of that, guys? I feel like Rashford needs to settle a bit into the team. He needs time to settle. But then so far so good. I feel like it's something that should work out. Rashford is settling in fine. He just needs that time to sync very well with the team. You can see that from the pass he made in like the towards the end of the game. It was heading nowhere. But then he made better passes in the game. One one of which that led to a goal. Okay, guys, so the game has come to an end. And what do you make of this? Who were your standout performers in this game? I feel like this game, I kind of enjoyed the game because of the goals. The goals were flying in, and that was it. But John Garcia, that second goal, well, 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 even before that goal came, even before the second goal came, there was one ball that the opponents played, the FC Seoul striker played. It was almost as if Joan Garcia left his open space. But then again, these are early stages. Let's see what happens when the season starts. Okay, guys, so the game has come to an end. And what do you make of this? Who were your standout performers? I will be with you in the comment section. Please, guys, do let me know what your thoughts are. And let's talk. Cheers.